I've been involved with the community since I was 5 years old doing volunteer work, and it's been a lifelong passion for me. My sister was a teacher at a farm, a public event where I was 5 years old, went there and I just had a blast, and I'm like, this is great. And you know, meeting people with disabilities, I didn't see them as any different than me. We're all human. Did a lot of work with both kids and adults with disabilities. And I still continue to support local Best Buddies in that regard, programs at the high school. I've been coaching soccer professionally for 35 years. I've had over 25,000 kids that I've trained over the years. I own the Cold Stone Creamery, and we've been supporting local nonprofits for 16 years now. We're always looking for opportunities, and we very rarely, you know, anything kid related we're trying to support. We've supported over 16 different music programs, about 35 schools over the years. Years ago, for the town of Queen Creek, Park and Rec had a soccer program that I saw that they were putting on, and I said, hey, there's a great opportunity to, you know, help out. So I volunteered to run the whole pre-season program. I'm looking for ways to make a difference in our community. We all have a vested interest in trying to help others.
My name is Jennifer Massey, and what I do in the community is I have volunteered with the Pop Warner Association, as well as another football league, as well as I put on the Queen Creek Side-by-Side Christmas Parade every year. The parade is basically a whole bunch of side-by-side off-roading enthusiasts that like to decorate their side-by-sides with Christmas lights and decorations. We go through the town of Queen Creek into about 13 different Queen Creek neighborhoods. The first one we ever held, we had 35 cars, 35 rigs that showed up. And then the following year was about, I don't know, 60, and then we ended up with 275 the year before that, and then last year we hit 1,500. So it's pretty amazing. And then we also do a raffle that people donate raffle items for, and we help raise funds for our military members to create care packages.
Well, she decided, since our son was in the Navy and we had a lot of friends in the military, telling us all the things they don't have supplies for, and all the families don't have supplies for, to help raise money to send supplies overseas.
I love the town of Queen Creek. I've been here for 15 years and I don't want to live anywhere else. I've raised my kids here. It makes me feel good to be a part of this community, and if I can give back in what I consider a small way to do a Christmas parade to show my appreciation for my community, I'm happy I get to do that. It means the world to me to go out and see people, and you know, they recognize us, and you know, they said thank you for putting on that parade. It makes me feel good because it makes them feel proud of being where they're at too.
My name is Dawn Oliphant, and I am the PTO president at Queen Creek High School. We just figured out that I have been doing PTO going on 15 years for the district. I started PTO at Desert Mountain Elementary, and then I went on to start a PTSO at Queen Creek middle school, when it was the middle school, and then Noel Barney, we had started a PTSO over there, and then at the high school, 4 years ago, I was asked to start the PTO at the high school. So that's where I'm currently at. What we try to do at the high school is we try to love on our teachers and our staff, because as we know, teachers, they just don't get to teach nowadays. They have to wear many hats. And so as parents, we feel like the easiest and the most thing that we can do for them to appreciate them the most is to give back to them. So it's a combination of a lot of things. We have the community and we have the parents, some fundraisers, and then we are able to spend the funds. And we had some donations come in last year, so we're able to utilize those funds to then purchase the food, get the donated food, and purchase some raffle items for them. Just to be able to give back to them is really what makes my heart happy. When I was little, I always wanted to be a teacher, a school teacher, and so I would set up my stuffed animals, and my mom would buy me books, and I would teach them. And as I went into college, I realized I wanted to go more the business route, so I went more into corporate, but I did corporate trainings. So I was still standing up in front of a classroom, and instead of educating kids, I was educating adults on some different topics. But I've always have a heart for teachers. Being able to volunteer in Queen Creek, where I live, and where my kids go to school, obviously is so important, because you see the impact that it has right here in our own community. A good handful of our teachers that I volunteer for at the high school, they live right here in Queen Creek. So being able to see them at the stores, see them around the community, they still come up and say thank you for something we did for them a year ago, or something they won on a raffle prize.